Hey, welcome to another video. We're playing. I low-key forgot. I think it's called Splode or something. Basically, it's like a analog horror type game, I think, where you have to escape. It's very dark. It's extremely dark. I can't put my brightness higher. Okay, a pitched squeal tears through the silence of the dark room as its red eye slowly blinks to life and stares back at me. Its three long, thin legs are firmly planted to the ground. How long has it been since this parasite had taken over my life? A decade? No, more. I could be giving it everything, but what has it given me in return? I grab its tiny arm and adjust its head to ensure that it's looking straight at me. Is he talking about a lamp? I have to make sure that it sees everything that's about to happen. My eyes wander to the piercing red glow. This is going to be annoying. My hands find black duct tape next to my feet and start ripping it. Shortly after, the red eye disappears. What the heck is this? I can't change the brightness here. Yeah, this game was pretty dark, but I guess I didn't expect it to be this dark. Having set up the camera, I step back and examine the result of my labor. I rarely film in the dark, which is likely why the red glow from the LED has never bothered me before. But filming in the dark feels right considering the topic of my current documentary. Analog horror is the latest fad, and when I come across a cursed VHS, I knew I had to include it in my VHS themed segment. I've already written up a frame, starting with the ring and the ending with the latest entry in the VHS haunt movie series. All that's left to do is to tie it all up with a segment where I watch and document my own experience with a mysterious haunted tape. The story behind the tape is interesting enough. The seller ordered it wrote something about it being found at the gathering place of a cult. After all but one member suddenly disappeared. The remaining member is still in a coma, but I haven't yet gotten around to actually confirming it. There's probably nothing to confirm anyways. It sounds like a bunch of bull, but that doesn't matter right now. All that matters is that it sounds interesting. I plop down on the sofa and take in the static of the screen for a few seconds. You think the sound will calm you down. Similar to rain, all it's doing now is getting me anxious. I once heard that. Okay, can we? I don't care. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a tape. If there's anything on it at all, it's like in your summer of random creepy internet videos like Rubber Johnny and I Feel Fantastic spliced together with no regard for coherence. I hit myself off the sofa and insert the tape. It starts wiring as soon as I press play and the screen flickers. You are a sinner. No, I'm not. I go to church. Like, I mean, I think the last time I went was like 3 months ago, so never mind. But you can be forgiven. Okay, how? How do I gain redemption? I can help you. I'll make your wishes come true. You only have to follow my instructions. See, this guy seems reliable and not cultish like. Once you complete the first task, there's no going back. Your first task, spin me around and then clap 7 times. Is this like a sexual innuendo? Spin you around and clap you 7 times? The player keeps on wiring, but the screen seems stuck. If it wasn't for the Muzak music blaring on, I'd think the tape was broken. This might be a dramatic pause before it continues on to the next task, giving me a chance to follow the directions on screen. I glance at the camera in the corner of the room. I'm not the best actor, so convincingly faking being scared if I know what's coming up is not something I can do. Honestly, same. Same, but I think what most YouTubers do, which I kind of do sometimes in the videos, is just like you play it up a little bit. Except for that, there's some though. That Chuck E. Cheese fucking FNAF game actually scared the fuck out of me. I could hire an actual actor to sit through the tape, but that would stretch my budget beyond what I've played. Maybe I should play along. Some of the tape's words came to mind. Once you complete the first act, there's no going back. I start rubbing my arms. Are the goosebumps because of the creepy nature of the tape, or is it just my AC malfunctioning? My eyes are pulled back to the screen. Spin around 1 time and then clap 7 times. These words have no. Okay. Obviously complete the task. What? Sure, let's do it. I can reshoot this, but if I end up looking ridiculous, spin once, clap 7 times. Nothing easier than that. Spin one, then clap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna say it. I'm happy to see that you agreed to our contract. As stated, there's no going back anymore. Quitting now would put you at great risk, so I ask for your cooperation. Your next task: gather together a few objects. Find something that hurts and document that, and something that documents. I stand frozen in front of the TV. Hot blood rushes to my head. Is it just a coincidence that the image changed the moment I had completed the task? Or it must have been. Whoever made this tape must have had a good feeling for when people would stop thinking about whether it was bull or not and following switches on screen. You're coping, bro. I would have fallen apart if the tape had moved on too quickly. But it did not this time, and the camera had captured my genuine reaction. This is perfect. But the way that the tape has said that quitting was not an option, it makes it all the more tempting to see what would happen if I were to go against its wishes. Though, of course, nothing would happen. But there's something inside of me that wants to confirm it. Something inside of me that wants to confirm it, that wants to make sure. Complete this test, stop the tape. I think if I stop the tape now, a monster is gonna horrifically, like, kill me. So I'm just gonna complete it. Nothing would happen anyways. Why should I waste my time just to turn the TV on again shortly after? Find something that hurts and something that documents. I should be able to look around the apartment. There should be some suitable items lying around here somewhere. I heave myself up from the sofa and grab the tote bag that I usually use for shopping. It's a bit small, but should do. Yeah, ever since they banned, like, plastic bags, at least in my stay, like, tote bags have been a thing, pretty much. 4 bags with 5 items. Well, obviously, let's go to the kitchen. Let's go to the counter. I do admit that I'm lazy when it comes to dirty dishes, but I brought myself giving the counter clean. The smell of my dinner is still hanging around the room. Unwashed dishes are scattered around my sink. Except there's one thing that's out of place. My knife pack is missing one knife. I'm sure I put it back. My eyes wonder if I would find what I'm looking for. Delicately balancing on the edge of the counter, then on the other end of the counter, space to get out into the hallway. I quickly pick it up. That could have been dangerous if I were to fall and I were to step on it. A knife definitely qualifies as something that hurts. Should I take the knife with me? Obviously. Now you go back. Let's go to the bedroom. Go to the nightstand. I examine the nightstand next to my bed. An under-drunk glass of water sits next to a journal. A rather dangerous configuration, now that I think about it. A draft of cold air slides past my waist as I open the bedroom door. I shift the glass a bit further away. The journal is there in case I suddenly get ideas for my film projects. I write them down in case I forgot. About a quarter of the pages are filled with hastily scribbled entries ranging from okay. Should I take the paper with me? Yes. No. How about like something that hurts me. I don't know, let's take everything. I need pen. I need pen though. No. I look at the doll and slowly crouch down to pick it up with an injured hand. A drop from my other hand lands on its face, forming a blotch where it much would have been. It quickly drains with the fabric. Was it my imagination or did some briefly look as if blood had formed a smile on the doll's face? Once I cautiously turn around, I see that what had hurt me. A pin and stick into the back. I guess. Set aside. I take another look at my finger, but the injury. Okay, so he tried to pick up the doll, but it had a finger? It had a pin? Should I take the doll with me? Fuck no. Like then the camera is now symbolized. Well, technically, choose shackles. I suppose. Yes, take the camera with you. Okay, I guess I was trying to find like I was trying to find a pen to like document shit with it. Oh, fill your bag with 5 items. Wait, okay, wait. I have the camera. I have the camera, the pen, the knife. Let me take the doll actually. Yes, let's take the doll with me. Finished task. Okay, that should be enough. I stand in front of the TV, placing the tote bag in front of me. The new text filters onto the screen. I see that you gathered the materials you need. Rejoice, your salvation is near. Please, bro, please. This is your final task. Use the object that hurts on a limb. Your blood flow on the objects that documents. Remember, there's no going back. There will be consequences if you stop now. Bleed. Jesus. Yeah, another wave of chill air envelops me. I grab my shoulders. Has it gotten even colder? My body tenses as I reread the final words on the VHS. Bleed. Isn't this going too far? Like hell, I'll do that. There will be consequences if you stop now. An unease spreads throughout my body. My stomach contracts as I try to reason with myself. This is some creepy home project. Nothing will actually happen if I stop now. But just like last time, the VHS knew exactly when I was going to be done gathering the objects it had for the task. It had asked for. Could it be? Could it have been a coincidence? What is the probability of that? See, some people, honestly, he deserves to go through this, bro. Because why would you ever follow the instructions? I mean, yes, I chose it, but like, still though. Wait, can I see my inventory? I can. I glanced back at the camera. In the corner with the red light covered up, it was barely visible. Now, maybe some blood would make this segment more dramatic. Audiences nowadays thirst for it like starving vampires. This could be a chance to spice up my documentary. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like this guy's just obsessed with making like the perfect documentary, perfect video. My eyes fall on the doll that I picked up in the storage closet. The VHS had only said it hurt a limb. It doesn't have to be my limb, right? And some blood squeezed into the doll. I could probably squeeze it back out. With that in mind, I look over the rest of my objects. But should I really do it? I could still turn off the TV. But should I really do it? I could still turn off the TV. Come on, we're not pussy here, bro. We gotta do this now. Now we gotta do this. Let's complete the task. I guess I'll actually do it. What objects should I use? Let's use the needle. How do I click on it? Click on the needle, you stupid bitch. Fine. I must have a knife. Oh, so you could choose. So, oh, it was shaking, so you could choose the knife or the doll. In movies, they always slice across their palm. There's no need to be that dramatic. A small prick should do it. Trust me, as a man, I know a lot about small pricks. Although I'm unsure how to go about it. I've never made myself bleed on purpose before. Do I do it slowly, make sure not to hurt myself more than I need to? Do I do it quickly to get over with? I decide on the latter. Once I set my indifference, I'd cut deeper than I want to. I'm unsure if I should be proud of myself for taking such good measures of my knives, or if I should curse myself. But I just want to reiterate, you probably shouldn't do this. You know, this guy's at least doing it for a creepy analog horror fucking video. But you shouldn't do this. Small blood droplet forms on the tip of my finger. Where should I let fuck, I can't talk. Where should I let the blood drip onto? A piece of blank paper that I ripped from journal. The yellow journal shows a secret for those who know how to read it. The mad scribbling is only revealed in the dark. When I take the footage, I see a door a few meters left of the main entrance that shouldn't be there. I approach that spot on the wall and stumble into a place humans aren't supposed to enter. What the fuck are these subscriptions? What the fuck? Okay, do I do it with the paper or the camera? Is it something that documents things? It could be both of these. Let's do the paper, actually. My blood soaks into paper at first. Nothing seems to happen, but then slowly, jagged lines start to appear. They seem random, but then familiar patterns start to form. Words. I read them out loud. Like... oh my... I thought that was saying Dr. Dre. I'm not repeating these words. These could be a fucking ritual. I'm not summoning any fucking demon to my house. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Belargi. Some Belargi here. Are these summonings? You're summoning something. Why would you ever read these out loud? What the hell is going on? What is this supposed to mean? This is an incantation. Thank you. I knew it was that. And this dumbass read it. It means that my time has finally come. You have given me you have given me enough power to enter your realm. I only need one more sacrifice. Then I'll have gathered the numbers necessary to free you all. Thank you, man. Rejoice, that sacrifice will be... Well, am I getting freed? I don't want to do this if I'm not getting freed. I jump from my feet from my seat as a sound echoes from somewhere in the house. This can't be real. I try to calm myself down, but fail to do so. My chest contracts. A pain that pulsates with every heartbeat spreads throughout my chest. I need to get out of here. I need to run. The words flood my brain as I turn toward the door that leads out of the apartment. It's gone. There's no door. A white solid wall blocks my escape from what could very soon be my tomb. My eyes dart to the window. It too has vanished. This can't be real. This can't be real. Like a mantra, I repeat these words inside my head. I dash towards the bathroom in a panic. I stumble over my feet and hit my head on the door. This fucking dumbass. My adrenaline almost lets me forget the pain almost instantaneously. I try to force the door open, but wooden boards block my way. How does my head whips around towards the bedroom? The door is covered in tape. When did this happen? No noise wakes me up. I need to hide. My eyes dart over to the doors. It didn't disappear, but they also didn't have any locks. How can I clear the way? Right. I use a knife to get rid of the paper. Thanks to its sharpness, I managed to free the way fairly quickly, leaving no residue behind. I rush inside. As I lock the door, I hear a crash. Judging by the direction of the sound, it must have come from the kitchen door. Then footsteps. They're still distant. The footsteps do not sound human. Then another crash. Must have broken into the supply closet. Silence. This time. More steps, this time coming closer. When they stop, likely in the middle of the living room and searching for me. It has a fucking... It has a... What do you call it? It has the hammer, so that makes me wonder if I, instead of getting the camera, if I took the hammer, would it have anything to beat me with? I don't know. A hammer kind of has a long range. What is it doing? It's a sound. A squelching sound, like someone squashing goo between their hands. Is it gooning? What the hell is it doing? Then it stops. Inhuman footsteps again. They grow more distant. I must have decided to check one of the other doors. I need to use this chance while I'm at it. Well, it still hasn't figured me out. Bro, I'm pretty sure it knows. I think your jet's dead. I quickly go through the contents of the tote bag, but none of it seems like a weapon fit for fighting whatever is out there. I should have taken the knife. I should have, you know what? I should have replaced the needle with the knife. That's what I should have done. Let the paper catch my eyes. The script on it has changed. The letters look reversed. I look around, but there's somewhere in the bedroom. It's probably nothing anyways. How could a piece of paper help me from feeling this thing? I press my ear to the door. The footsteps are yet again growing more distant. It must be at the other end of the apartment now. This is my chance. I need to act before it finds me. There's no other way I can hide in here forever. I suddenly open the door and peek out. Nest's standing in front of the kitchen entrance, or something that should have been the kitchen. It looks like the entrance to a basement. He stares down to it from the sitting before. His back is turned towards me. Thanks to the TV's eye, I can see its silhouette but nothing more. While its body looks humanoid, it's stretched to a grotesque shape. It's way too big and its arms are way too long and thin in proportion to its body. It's a mockery of the human form. I hear you will be free of sin. I bring you salvation. His voice is distorted. It sounds like as if multiple people are trying to speak at the same time. Is it trying to mimic human speech? You can be with your parents again. Oh, damn. You can join again. I just know that my parents are dead. What the fuck is this thing? Why are you questioning this? You know it's a fucking horrific monster. Leg starts to shake. This isn't the time. I've had enough time to make sense of this thing if I make it out here alive. Now's my chance. His back is turned towards me. I can push it down the steps. Would that be enough? I doubt that the conventional weapon would have much effect either, but something will buy me some time. I have to do something. What should I attack with? I can't use anything but a knife? Okay. Dash towards it. I bring you salve. I have towards her cause. I lunge into its back. Knife cuts into it and I let it go as it falls down the stairs, but it quickly catches itself on the railing. Its figure is cloaked in shadows, but I could swear that it's smiling. The knife had no effect. I quickly close the door and run to the sofa. Maybe I could trap it down there, but even if I succeed, how would I escape from here? All possible escape routes are gone. Wait! The bathroom! Oh my gosh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it now. So if I had the hammer, okay, it looks like hammer is like essential to survival. If I had the hammer, I could have torn down the boards down, and then I could have read what the paper said in the mirror to the bathroom. Because I don't have the hammer, I can't open the door. Oh no. Maybe I could negotiate with it once it notices that there's no way for it to get out. I quickly grab the sofa and push it towards the basement door. I freeze. A slow knock echoes the room. It's coming from the basement door. It was too fast. I was too slow. Now it'll get me. Deep crackling booms throughout the door, dividing me and this incomprehensible monstrosity. Come closer. The happy voice seems to come from multiple directions at once. Like hell, I come any closer. Do you want to know what your parents thought before they died? I guess. How would I know if... How would it know anything about them? Least of all, what they thought before they died. You were at your grandparents' place at the time. A candle fell over. They didn't notice. It was right. I was spared because I was being babysat by my grandparents, and the police report didn't mention a candle. Come closer. My feet begin to move. I feel magnetic pull, as if an invisible force is driving me towards the basement door. They thought it's hot. It's so hot. But fucking no, duh, bro. Things fucking Captain Obvious. Okay. My feet inch closer and closer to the door. I'm powerless to do anything against it. You were being... Fuck, I can't read this. We're being cleansed in the holy fire. They did not think this, bro. My nose is almost touching the door now. He should be cleansed of his sins too. I hope our son can join us soon. They did not think this. My hot pain fills my chest as its arms grabs me. My clothes catch on fire and a fire had broken out in the downtown area. All residents except for one were accounted for. Nobody was recovered and the police is still searching for the missing resident. A single VHS tape was found at the scene of the crime, but its connection to the case has not yet been confirmed. Foul play has been proposed as the cause of the fire, as actual culprit has not been found. This is this was 8 p.m. news. Have a nice night, despite the grisly state of our world. You died. Okay, I do want to try that again. I think I'll try everything again, except I'll have the hammer this time. I think that's what I want to do. Um, I think I don't need the doll technically, because I think the doll was only for if you wanted to try to cheat the system. But yeah, I think I'll try it again. Okay, I'm back. I did take some new items. Like I took this blanket from the uh I took this blanket from the bed. This magic blanket tunes out all sound when put over one's head. However, eventually the sounds will be broken by a raspy whisper. Okay. And I took this radio from the window still. Turning the radio volume up makes the whisper louder, and then I realized that the sound is not coming from the speakers. Okay, this is ominous as fuck. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna get to the part where I'm just gonna cut my finger. Yeah, cut the finger. Who the fuck would ever use a hammer? Let's do this. Okay, let's just skip ahead. Yes, let's go. Like, okay, then they stop, likely in the middle of the living room. It's searching for me. Silence. What's it doing? More silence. That sound. Squashing sound like someone squashing goo between. Okay. Yes, yes. I quickly step in front of the mirror and hold the paper up. Uh, more demonic words I'm not speaking out loud. Scribble at the note at the bottom is reversal. This must be something like a counter incantation. If I can read it in the presence of that demon, whatever it is, I should be able to get rid of it. At least that's what I hope. How do you know this? I don't have any other alternatives. It will find me sooner or later. I press my ear to the door. The footsteps are yet again growing more distant and must be at the other end of the apartment now. This is my chance. I need to act before it finds me. There's no other way I can hide in here forever. I suddenly open the door, peek out. The monster's standing in front of the kitchen entrance. Or something that should have been the kitchen. It looks like, okay, yeah, basement. Okay, I hear a noise coming from its direction. That's something like words. You'll be free of sin and bring you salvation. Uh, wait, okay. Now I don't know. Fuck. Is there a saving option? I don't think there's a save option because I want to know what the blanket does. I want to know what the blanket does. I want to know what the hammer does. Okay, I know the knife will bring him won't be enough. What's the blanket do? I'll bring you so. The words are cut off as I lunge onto its back. I throw the blanket over its head and take it down the stairs. It stumbles and tries to catch itself on the railing, but misses and plummets further down. Wait, blanket is the goat! Basement is dark, so I can't tell how far it's fallen, but soon I'll be back up. I need to do something. I quickly close the door. At the paper, I can read the counter incantation. I'm not sure if it'll actually work, but it's my best bet at escaping the cell. I hold the paper up in front of me and start reciting. Oye, a low pitched gurgle echoes from beyond the door. Then a thud. It's coming up back up the stairs. Uh, more malarkey. It's futile. You can, you can't escape your sins. I keep repeating the words. I can save you. What is it? Only I can save you. Just like all the 99 lives before you. Oh, so he needs 100 lives. Okay, I'm imagining what happened was that the cult members, they were supposed to give up their 100 lives, but one of their members managed to live, and that ruined the ritual. That's why they need one more person. And all the billions of lives that remain, all our sins will be cleansed. Now let me read it. Let me read the paper. With a shaking hand, I reached through the door. I rest on the knob. What if it's not gone? But if it were really still here, then it would have already burst through the door and killed me. I got out my courage and turned the knob. Before me are stairs leading to a basement, but my kitchen, it worked. It's gone. I spin around, take a look at the room. Windows are back. I'm free. My eyes drift towards the TV. It's still turned on, and the VHS is still inside. I need to turn it off and destroy that damn VHS, but I'm stopped in my tracks and I notice the screen's not blank. A single word was etched onto the screen. Sinner. I grab the VHA player and rip it out of the TV. It turns to static. There's no time to waste. I need to get rid of this thing. I don't have the guts to extract the VHS from the player. I decide to destroy both. Pops and whistles sound throughout the night. I should have probably also buried it somewhere once I'm done. Somewhere very far away from here. What was that creature? Was it a demon? It kept talking about cleansing sins as something that only a holy creature would say, right? And how did it know about my parents? They both died in a house fire when I was still 9. Was anything of what I experienced actually real? Was it caused by a gas leak? Did I actually take psychedelics? It happens, you accidentally take psychedelics on a random Tuesday morning, right? It happens, bro. My body suddenly tenses up. Wait a second, I have a recording. I can check whether it was real. I rushed inside the house and ripped the video camera off its stand. I fumbled with the SD card sound, finally get it to open. Hasty, I rushed over to my laptop and stirred it. The root folder contained a single 1 hour long video. I open it. I see myself, fiddling with the tape, sitting on the sofa, staring at the VHS. It shows everything. It shows doors suddenly disappearing and being blocked off. It shows something walking into the room completely draped by in shadows. Creature with distorted human-like features, something that should not exist, and yet it is. The video shows me pushing down the stairs and reciting the verse concatenation. Everything was filmed. I have evidence that it actually happened. But would anyone believe me? The VHS itself is stored. But there might be still a way to make this hell I went through worth it, at least to some degree. Don't fucking do it. Oh, a movie. Wait, this guy might actually be crazy. He might. This guy's an amazing capitalist. That's what I'll say. What is this thing? I still never figured out what the fuck this thing is. An OVV has taken the horror cinephile world over by storm. It features a cursed VHS cassette and a horrifying monster that's trying to make the main character's life, played by the director himself, hell. The movie, an obvious nod to the current analog horror trend, has been praised for its practical effects and great sound design despite its low budget. It has also garnered some criticism. His opposers have cited that the mentioned low budget look, first, that it doesn't do much new to the standout above similar movies such as Paranormal Activity and Skinamarink. Skinamarink was actually I remember that. I never watched the movie, but I do remember seeing someone like doing an hour review or some shit about it. And no, but I watched that fucking clip of the children fucking crying while they're stuck in a box. That shit was terrifying. And the unsatisfying conclusion. Despite that, the director, who had only produced lesser known documentaries in the past, has become a symbol for movie makers with empty pockets, showing what's possible with great creativity and perseverance. Forward to his future works. This is 8 p.m. news. Have a good night. Oh, I got the good ending. I got the good ending. Oh my gosh, I got the good ending. Okay, there's probably more endings, I imagine, but I'm not gonna go figure it out. Uh, for now, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Uh, Small game, not too scary, but pretty good and interesting. I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess.